Welcome to this screencast on configuring the FTP data destination using the web application. Let's go to Data Destinations. FTP data destinations are only available to Enterprise Edition customers. If you see an inquiry button instead of a plus sign, you will need to contact DataSift to enable this feature. To see what connectors are available for your platform edition, click on Documentation and search for Connector. Select What is a connector? And if I scroll down, we can see that FTP is only available for the Enterprise Edition. Let's return to the DataSift dashboard and select the FTP destination to see how it is used. Data is written to an internal queue and periodically transferred to the FTP server as a series of files. If the data stream is paused, DataSift will continue to store data in the queue for up to 1 hour. If there is an issue communicating with the FTP server, several attempts are made to reconnect. For information on setting up an FTP server, click on the See Details Here link. I already have an FTP server configured, so I'll add a new FTP destination. I'll go back to the dashboard and click on Add a new FTP destination. The first part of the form requires information about how to connect to the FTP server. I'll add Screencast as my label and the IP address of the FTP server. The default port for FTP is 21. The next part of the form determines how files from DataSift will be stored on the FTP server. Files will be delivered to the /home/user1 directory. Adding a prefix to the files is optional. I will add Screencast as my prefix. I'll scroll down and select JSON New Line Delimited as my data format. This determines the output format for the stream data. The minimum amount of time to wait before sending the next file can be set from 10 seconds to 5 minutes, or continuous. I will select 30 seconds for this screencast. If a stream generates data faster than the delivery rate, the buffer will fill up and data may be discarded. The maximum amount of data recorded in a file depends on the amount of data expected in the stream. I'll set the maximum file size value to 500k. If you want to see files on the FTP server as they are downloading, as well as downloaded files, change this value to yes. I will leave the default set to no. In a production environment, files will probably be compressed to take up less space on the FTP server. I will accept the default value of none for my screencast. In the auth section of the form, I'll enter user1 as the username. This is the user that is used to connect to the FTP server during the file transfer. I'll enter the password for user1 and test the connection. The test successfully connected to the FTP server, so I'll click on Create and Activate. And I can see FTP in my destinations list. Let's filter some data and send the stream to the new FTP destination. From the Streams tab, I'll use the Starbucks filter. If I click on Edit, we can see the filter condition is filtering any data source content that contains the string Starbucks. I'll close that and record the stream. For this demonstration, I will use Start Now and keep running. You can also set a start and end date for recording the data stream. Continue. Select Screencast FTP as the destination for the stream recording and continue. After reviewing the configuration, click Start Task to start the recording. The recording is running. I can pause the recording . 50 interactions have been streamed so far. Let's resume. And verify files are being transferred. I'll open a terminal window. I'll confirm I'm in user 1's home directory. And if I list the contents of the directory, I can see files have been transferred every 30 seconds with the prefix of screencast. I'll open a file to confirm the interactions have been formatted correctly. Interactions are in JSON format, with each interaction on a new line. This is the start of the first interaction, and this is the start of the second interaction. Let's return to the browser and stop the recording by clicking on Stop Task. "406 interactions were recorded in my stream. After stopping the task, you will not be able to start it again. A new stream recording must be configured." Thanks for watching this screencast. Look out for more screencasts in the Configuring Data Destinations series.